Hello, Capricorn. This is your reading for the period of the second half of November 2021. The reading will be a reading in general, and I'll talking about the past just recently, the present, and the nearest future. Feel free to provide me comments down below this video clip if you like. Let's start with a card that will represent yourself for the period of the reading. Reverse Chariot. It symbolizes defeat, failure, and being vanquished. It also indicates feeling of being out of control and not on the top of a situation. It might also mean it is time to reassess your wants, desires, and goals and make sure everything is in alignment with your best interests. Only then you can forge ahead. The past just recently started with Three of Wands. It stands for exploration, foresight, leadership, and opportunity. It is time for you to take the long view of things. Just as a figure on the card, it's standing on a cliff and looking at the distant mountains across the sea. From the top of the cliff, from that great height, the figure sees all that lies ahead. It represents vision. With vision, you gain perspective. Following with Eight of Cups for the past just recently, it's about deeper meaning, moving on, and weariness. It means that change could come in many forms. It could be physical, such as a job change, relocation, or change in relationship. Change could also refer to inner changes, such as replacing old patterns of thought with new ones. The past just recently, the last card, you get the Ten of Wands. It's saying about overextending, overwork, burdens, oppression, and struggle. It signifies that you have been pushing yourself too hard, and it's time for you to cut back and lighten your load and perhaps even share some responsibilities. It is a sign that for the sake of your health, you need to cut down on your duties and unending tasks. For the present, you get Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, it stands for being charming, self-confident, daring, adventurous, and passionate. It might suggest that you or someone else connected with you with the situation has a confident and passionate style. Following with Ace of Wands. It represents creative force, enthusiasm, and courage. It is one of constructive, confident energy working toward individual power and fulfillment. It means that this is a time to be daring and brave, the time to take risks to get what you want. Choose the way that excites you and let go. This is the time to seize the initiative, push beyond your limits, and reach for the new heights. This is the time for passion and the time to assert yourself, trust your potential. Similar question for the Emperor. It allows you to be aggressive, brave, bold, and in command. It could symbolize either a demanding boss or charismatic leader. You should decide whether what they are doing is unwelcome. The nearest future starts with justice. It's about reason, truth, and justice. This is about co-objective balance. It's also about moderation in all things, as well as the realities of karma. If you are not keeping the scales balanced, there could be some fallout. It symbolizes harmony, balance, equality, righteousness, virtue, honor, and advice. It could also mean a time for adjustment, as well as an opportunity to bring physical, emotional, social, and spiritual things back into balance. It's time to stand tall and strong against the things that might be trying to throw you off balance. The nearest future, the second card, Page of Cups, it stands for being emotional, intuitive, intimate, and loving. It is to let your feelings show, to be sentimental or romantic, and to respond to beauty. It is time to shed your detachment and let your heart lead the way. Ending with King of Swords. For the nearest future is coming, it stands for being intellectual, analytical, articulate, just, and ethical. It means that perhaps you should involve thinking up a solution, communicating well, judging fairly, and telling the truth. What is required is an environment of honesty and high ethical standards. For love reading is an indication of merely good things. If you are single, you might soon be in a relationship with someone who possesses the qualities of the King of Swords as mentioned earlier. Or maybe you are the person. If you are in relationship, it can also indicate that you are in relationship with someone who possesses the qualities of the King of Swords as well, or that you are that person. It can also mean that you and your partner connect on both intellectual and physical levels. That's all for the reading. If you like, just click like this video clip, share with your friend, and subscribe the channel. See you next time. Bye.